Hello friends, and welcome to Ujjayi Yoga online studio and wellness channel. Gosh, I think I've got like almost 170 videos up at this point in time or something like that over at patreon.com/Ujjayi Yoga. And of course you can also sign up for the live Zoom classes there as well. Today we are going to break down the Ujjayi Breath. Translates as victorious breath. And what it is it's technically, I'm a technical girl, it's just how I learn and how I like to learn, right? Is that it's a slight restriction of the glottis muscle. So when you're a baby, right, and you're first learning to talk, the first things that usually come out are goo, 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 and ga, ga, ga. So be silly with me, and even if you have your lips closed, right, goo, 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 and then say ga, 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 and feel the throat when you do that. One more time maybe, goo, goo, goo. Ga, ga, ga. That's your glottis muscle. That's the muscle we're targeting, right? And then the other way I find very helpful to find the muscle is take an inhale. It's soft belly breath, by the way. It's the same breath we always do, right? Filling out from the bottom to the top. And then put your hand in front like it's a mirror and exhale, fog that mirror up. Channel your inner child. Inhale. And again, exhale, fog that mirror up. And again, while you do it, I'm going to talk. You're making a little bit of sound, it's true, but don't. I hear some Ujjayi breaths that I feel like, oh my gosh, they're just killing themselves to try to make that happen. You shouldn't feel stressed. It shouldn't be effortful. It's just a slight restriction, and there's a little bit of sound. Yeah, more for you than anybody else. And then now take the hand away, close the lips, inhale through the nose. And exhale, do the same thing with that glottis muscle. Maybe pretend your lips are the mirror now and fog up the back of your lips. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, fog up the back of your lips. Maybe close the eyes at this point. Inhale. And fog up the back of your lips. So that's half of the Ujjayi breath. Now see if you can find it on the inhale, that slight restriction of the glottis muscle. This is the harder of the two for most people. So if it ends up being too hard or you're stressing yourself out, just do the exhale, don't do the inhale. But if it's making sense and you're finding it, right, let that muscle stay slightly restricted, slightly contracted, I should say, on both the inhales and the exhales. All breathing is through the nose. And there's a whisper to this breath, and the whisper is for you, right? So maybe someone right next to you could hear it, but not the whole room. And just like so many of our breaths, there are a few where we would work them a little more, but so many of our breaths are about being really soft and receptive and allowing the breath instead of trying to make the breath happen. So find that softness here. Let's take about 4 more rounds of Ujjayi breath, victorious breath. And before we open our eyes, just tuning in for a moment and noticing, did your mind wander to other things very much while we did this, or was it pretty present with trying to work the breath? And there is no right or wrong. There is no good and bad, right? But if you notice that you stayed pretty present with the breath, that's one of the benefits, right, that the yogis tout about this breath. It's a really great way to concentrate or to focus. And there are many, many beneficial things about this breath, but the other thing I'll bring up today is with that slight restriction, the breath does not pass quite as quickly in and out of the body, which is also really good for the respiration system. It just slows it down a little bit and controls it. Bring your hands together in front of your chest. Inhale. Exhale, bow the head. And just taking a moment there, a moment of gratitude. Namaste, friends. So that's that infamous, so many teachers just, they don't teach it and they're just like, Ujjayi Breath. And it's the main breath that most of the teachers I've ever worked with use while moving during class. And so I just wanted to break that down just in case. And even though I've been doing that breath for a long time, I still love to take a teacher who will break it down and really take it step by step and just explore it again. So beginner's mind, right? Come at everything as if it's brand new. Have a wonderful day, friends.